Hello everybody, welcome to our first episode of the Shadow Bro Show, starring me, High Five Bro HXI, and my best friend here, Shadow Blast.
Hello.
So, Shadow, what are we going to be talking about today?
Well, today our topic is going to be cringe FNAF stories, including some of our own, which I am very nervous to speak out loud, and some others that's your thing to find, not mine.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about some of that today, so everybody stay tuned, because in the end, I'll tell you ours. Alright, before we start today's video, everybody, I want to say these theories, as this is just our opinion, so yeah, let's get on to the video. So, our first theory here today is that when Elizabeth was sucked into Circus Baby, that she actually survived living on helium and eating ice cream. Now, this theory sounds, kind of ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, I don't see how this is possible, especially considering the human body can't contain helium. It can't live directly on it anyway. Second of all, well, I guess there's some proof backing up this theory, because in the actual Sister Location game, Circus Baby talks about how she still hears the child's screams time to time. That isn't full-fledged proof, but I guess I can see why you think that. But I still don't believe this whatsoever. I'm sorry, but no. This one, no.
I heard that this next theory is really far out there, and I'm personally very excited for it. High Five, could you continue to elaborate?
Yes, the theory states that Golden Freddy is Puppet's mother. This theory is a little stretched. Personally, I do not believe this theory whatsoever, but it is very hilarious to laugh about. Again, please do not take offense to this. This is our opinions. So, without any further ado, I'll continue on this. This does not work out. First of all, did these people forget these animatronics were possessed? Because this isn't how it works. And tons of theories speculate
that... Can
that...
an animatronic give birth to another animatronic?
No. I don't think so.
You want to know something? Sharing a little bit of cringe from my past. Did you know I actually thought that animatronics came from animatronics, and they was exactly like humans.
Well.
Or robots, you know? It was...
Yeah.
I was a weird back then.
Don't worry about it. We all got our stories. Yeah, we'll talk about them further on in the video. But another theory speculates about this, that Henry made the puppet to guard Charlie, so I don't think that... I don't think that he had any plans of them being related whatsoever. I don't think... Even though a lot of people say they came from the same restaurant, I personally... I'm not sure about this one. But no, I do not think whatsoever that Gold Freddy is Puppet's mother. That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that works like that. But yeah, Shadow, you have anything else to say on it?
You know, I'm actually going to share a small theory that I had back when I was little, because I want to really open my past and my past wounds and the cringe that I used to have. Okay, so you know Sister Location, right?
Yes.
Well, back then, I was kind of looking at the whole map when I was a kid, and I'm like, you know, that green room, it kind of looks a lot like the inside of, like, Funtime Freddy's head. And I've never seen the inside of Funtime Freddy's head, toy. But, I was like, you know what? What if the whole layout for Sister Location is a giant Funtime Freddy, and we're then further elaborated on that. I thought that we were a kid inside of a giant, just Funtime Freddy, and it was so sad.
Don't worry too much about it.
Oh my god.
Wait until you hear mine. But, yeah, I guess we'll move on to the next theory then. So, Shadow has picked out a theory for a video today, so elaborate a little more on that.
Okay, well, this one is a doozy, and if anyone in the comments believe this theory, put it down. Not just for a joke, but genuinely believe this one. Okay, you ready? High five.
Yes.
Okay, so this theory here, pull it up real quick. Okay, so this theory here, it's about, okay, FNAF 2, right?
Okay.
And FNAF 2, I've noticed it has a ton of theories, but not all that much compared to the rest. But FNAF 2, this theory, it's just so insane.
Okay.
Okay, so this is, what if FNAF 2 was all a dream? Any ideas about this?
Yeah, no way. There's no possible way. Unless Scott is just awesome at making people think otherwise, this is not canon. No. I'm sorry. Bro, this fandom needs to tidy up a little bit, because this theory is from a scale of 1 to 10.
Out there.
This is like 2. This is like 2 on the believable radar. No. Whoever thinks this, better go talk to William and UCN for me, okay? But
Yeah. Here, let me continue here. Okay, so
yeah.
basically, the proof that this is all a dream is because the toy animatronics in FNAF 4, they have figures of them, which I
FNAF 4?
kind of get. FNAF 4, there's figures in one of the cutscenes, and like, what if that's just merch? Like, it doesn't really mean anything, but this person took it to the next level. So basically, FNAF 2 is a dream because there was figures, and it was all just like the dream of this kid that was playing.
So let me cut you off real fast.
Action figures, yeah.
So about those plushies, and one of the mini games, we see Elizabeth's room, or what people think is Elizabeth's room. Just a pink bed, a drawer, and then on the floor, there's a Mangle head with some parts. So, Mangle was introduced in FNAF 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where people's gotten this from, I guess, because a lot of people think that FNAF 4 is all a dream. I personally think it's a coma, like he's in a coma, and it's like paranoid from the bite, so he's having all these nightmares. That's what I think. So, honestly, I guess I could see where this is going, but I feel like the mini games are just like flashbacks. I don't feel like they're like real time, like you wake up and then that's them. I don't know about them. Yeah.
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 So, basically, continuing on, the other proof that this is all a dream is because the cameras have static. And the animatronics are so high quality, the cameras shouldn't have static. So that means that it's all a dream. Also, because the withered animatronics shouldn't exist, because FNAF 1 is after, before, I don't know what this person got it from. Like, is it after, before? They basically, it's like so typoed right here.
If what you're saying,
where I don't even understand what they're saying. It's literally, I'll read this out. They put ACBF right there, and I do not know what that means or what it stands for. If somebody knows what that means, please put it in chat or comment section.
So if this person's theory, if they actually believe this theory, that means FNAF 1 would have to be fake as well, because static on the cameras. You see, I understand. I feel like, no, this doesn't make sense for me. Like, I feel like if they believe this theory that FNAF 2 is a dream because of the static people. FNAF 1 cameras have static. FNAF 3 cameras have major static.
Well, I guess where they're coming from is like the static, but they're so like, they spent so much on the animatronics to the point where like there should be like money in the camera. So they're like, yeah, it's a dream. It's just, dream fuzz from remembering something that happened back there. How the animatronics looked like they moved, but they didn't actually move, and they were kind of just not possessed. So basically, I think that's where they're going with the theory. Because after whatever that thing meant before, it just cuts off. So I'm like, well, there's your gold star theory.
Well, yeah, that theory was very wonky, but I think it's time for us to move on to some cursed ships. Yes, you heard me. Cursed ships? Yep, we're gonna cover that in this video. So if you don't feel comfortable with this, go get the bleach your eyes out, and we'll move on now. So everybody, before we really get into this part of the video, like I said, bleach your eyes out, because for what you're about to hear, and see, for that matter, it's not gonna be very good at all. And if you want to search one of these things for yourself, make sure to go in incognito, because you're not going to want that in your history. But, yeah, so the first one I'm going to start out with one that I personally believed as a kid, and, well, as when I was younger, not... Yeah. And this theory is that, not theory, this ship is Lulbit. I'm about to cry. Lulbit. And Mangle. This is, I believe this. Nowadays, if I met my past self, I would I don't think I would agree with him very much. But yeah, I believe
I already
this.
cut you off, high five. But before I actually thought what my biggest ship was, I think that Fun and Foxy X Lulbit, and I am still a firm supporter of that, and I don't know whether it's cringe or not, but I still enjoy it so much.
Honestly, that's what I still think. Like, to this day, that's what I think. It might sound a little weird to some people, but I mean, they're animatronics, but you can put a little bit of ships in there, and make the life better. But anyways, yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Okay, guys, well, the ship is from when I was a kid, and to be honest, I didn't even support this as a kid. I just thought it would be cool to see it. And at the time, FNAF 3 was new, and I'm like, hey, this would be cool. So, anyway, let's get on with it. So, I shipped Springtrap and Toy Chica.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You shipped that?
I shipped that, and I was like, you know what? Because as a kid, I thought that Toy Chica was on. And like, who doesn't? I'm joking. But, as a kid, I thought that, FNAF 3 is new. It'd be cool to see this guy that looking cool, like, get some stuff. Because there was no theories at the time when it just came out. So it was just, like, all new. Like, Toy Chica, X Springtrap. I think I might have been the first person to come up with that.
Yeah, maybe.
To be honest, on another site, there's this other very, very cursed ship. It is not even from FNAF, but it's so cursed. You guys familiar with Undertale? You get another season,
game. You
but
should totally check that out. Probably up there with my favorite games, along with FNAF.
Yes, but Undertale, there's a ship, and it's Chara X conveniently shaped lamp, and that thing is cursed. There's some fan fiction of that. There's stories. There's fan art. It's just literally Chara just making out with a lamp.
Yeah, it's not very good to watch. Like I said, go in incognito. I did not recommend. But yeah. But back to the Toy Chica and Springtrap theory ship.
Not theory.
Yeah, ship. I don't think that would work whatsoever based on, like, if it's true that William did kill the child, that if there is anybody possessing the toy animal.
Hey, objection, Your Honor, objection. Do you wanna know why?
Why?
Because Toy Chica was psychotic in, the Ultimate Custom Night, and she was like a yandere, and, Springtrap is a murderer, so they'd go hand in hand. From the anime Chica, Toy Chica, I think they would go hand in hand.
Yeah, Toy Chica
they would
was a
live out the
murderer.
rest of their days.
And
In that one,
yeah,
in that one, not canon at all. That one, it's just in the game. It's a cutscene. Yeah. It's just like some fun thing that's got added for other lore purposes, not for the actual.
Yeah,
Toy Chica,
I was thinking about these. Talking about the UCN like intermissions, and I was looking into it, and Scott confirmed that this is kind of like the books. It's like a totally different universe. It's just kind of there. It just kind of uses the same characters. But yeah, it's like a totally
You want to know
different
something?
story. Yeah.
Continuing on the you said anything. I want to see a sequel to the Foxy and the Freddy. I want to see what happens.
I agree. I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, let's get on to the next ship.
When? Okay, everyone, we're back, and guess what we got? We have a star guest on our show. Everybody, round of applause for Mysterious.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Well, my cringe ship that I've thought about for this moment is Foxy, Funny.
You're good.
Two characters that are completely separate species. To what? Hey, alright.
Well, what did you think about that ship as we were kind of reading
What was
it?
the
Very
ship?
cringe.
It was
Foxy
Bonnie
and
X
Bonnie.
Foxy. Yeah.
Yeah. That
You know,
kinda
there's a
hurts
lot
me
of
to think about.
that kind of had a spurt. Oh, sorry to cut you off. That kind of had a spurt a little while back, and it was just like so many of those.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on
Yep,
like
don't
YouTube
get
shorts
why.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of hurt me to watch. So yeah, everybody, we're gonna move on to our cringe FNAF origin stories. How we came to know the game, and
God.
basically how we
I'm
enjoy the
scared.
game today. Everybody, get ready for this. This is even worse than the ships. Just put that
Okay.
forward. All right, so yeah,
Let me start off. Okay, guys. So we are going to we're gonna go on this roller coaster together, guys. So back when I was a kid, I was like, you know what? Because back on the Toy Chica subject, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a crush. Did you want to know something?
Yeah.
Toy Chica was literally one of my first crushes ever, and that's just crazy.
This isn't even bad compared to what I used to think.
Yeah, I was everywhere. Oh my god. And then I go, it's just crazy. It's wild. It's so out there. But yeah, I used to ship me and, which, you know, I'm like, one day I want to meet her. And I want to go take her out to get spaghetti, because she's probably always eating pizza. So I'll take her out to go get spaghetti at Olive Garden. That was really like my dream date. I would like go, and then after that we would walk, like, around in an arcade. That would be it. That would be it.
That's it.
That was my dream ship. Yeah, that was my dream ship. What was some cringe?
So how did you get to
things
really
that you
know
did in your
FNAF? What did you
childhood?
used to think?
Oh, what did I get to know? Okay. Well, it all started off with animations. Not like crappy animations, like terrible animations that don't even make sense to this day. Did you want to know one of the animations that I watched? It was Springtrap and this default, like, this girl, like, he scooped her, and Circus sister location was not even out. FNAF 3 wasn't even out, actually. It was literally FNAF 2 and FNAF 1. It was like some form of Springtrap. It was like a green bunny. That was it. Just a green bunny, and then out of him came like a claw machine claw. Just like grabbed her, and then just, yeah. And it was like that was the most spot on prediction ever, because it predicted FNAF 3 in Circus Big. It kinda did, you know.
So yeah.
Elizabeth all over again.
So yours
Oh my god.
isn't that bad. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you.
Do you want to know something?
Yeah.
Do you want to know something?
Go
Back
ahead.
when I was a kid, there was this music video. And it was their Bonnie and this girl, and like they like had a really good friendship, and I cried every time I heard it. It was like it was a different song. It was like you make my head spin, darling, I'm against the wall, but don't stop, 'cause I need this feeling. It was such a good song, and like I remember that. It was so cool.
So
Anyway,
compared to mine, yours is like very clean. Like, all right, like mine's not dirty or anything. Just I would consider it dirty compared to yours. But anyways, okay. So what I used to think, yeah, back in the day when I was like, I'd say 6, I don't know, I just heard about FNAF, okay? This was like when Sister Location was like coming out, stuff like that. And like, I'm sure you guys have heard it. Jordan's for a Bite, that song. I was like obsessed with that. Like I would listen to that like a lot. Like I even downloaded it on my phone at one point. Yes, I had a phone when I was 6. But to continue, so one day, oh gosh, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. So one day I was on YouTube, and on my recommended popped up this, Gotcha Life thing, okay? I'm sure you guys have heard of it. The community's very cringe, and, well, most of it. But, toxicity, and lots of questionable things. Anyway, this kind of hopped on my recommended. I found interest in it, and I watched plenty of these. And I learned the story of this universe. Lord. So, I thought canonically that I thought that this was like the real FNAF lore story, all this. And so in this universe here, William, and so this is like when sneak peeks of Help Wanted were like, because Help Wanted was like, we got sneak peeks years before it came out, but so yeah, this was in the age of Help Wanted and how it started. People believed that Glitch Trap was kind of William's brother, yeah. And like he can communicate with him in his head. And honestly, yeah, he could communicate with Glitch Trap in his head in that theory. And I wouldn't advise it. And I thought this was real, and if William could talk to an animatronic through his mind, that I could too. Yeah, that's what I thought. And so, I thought that you would have to have like a clear communication, like clear cell phone communication areas for this to work out. And, yeah, I believed this. Yeah, so I went outside sometimes, and I would close my eyes, and I would try to talk to my favorite animatronic and stuff. And I would always hint at them that I would always hint at them, at the animatronics. And this isn't even real, this is just me thinking of these things. And I would think they were real, and I would try to talk to them and tell them to talk to William, yes. I would tell them this. And yes, so, I would tell them that I wanted him to make me an animatronic. Yes, I did. Yes, this actually happened. And I moved on from that era long ago, and I mean that. Nowadays, if you looked at me, I'm almost a totally different person. Although there's some attributes that I would like to go back to. None in the FNAF. Nothing, no. So yeah, that's my story. It's very, yeah.
Mini story time, guys. Sorry for cutting you off, my brother. But, are you ready?
Yep, go ahead.
For us, straight shadow story time, okay? Well, basically, did true. Yeah, I'm losing words. You know, I did think that they were real. So, I wanted to sit back and I was like, Toy Bonnie's so cool. He's so cool. He's tall. He's like strong. So I'm like, I want to be Toy Bonnie. And I was like, when I be old, I'm gonna create my own Toy Bonnie, and I'm gonna make it a string lock suit, and then I'm gonna kill myself when I'm like 80, and then I'm gonna die, and then I'm gonna possess the suit and live forever as Toy Bonnie. And then I'm gonna go around people's houses and be like, boo, and then I'm gonna be like, remember me, I'm Toy Bonnie. I'm Toy Bonnie here. And I'd have like
okay,
this
I'm
voice
gonna be
box.
honest with you guys. I did not want to tell you as the full story. Because when I said I was hinting at making my own animatronic, what I really meant was I wanted to be one. Yep, that's true, and I feel very weird saying this, because everybody on the internet's gonna hear this now, anybody who watches this. And yeah, yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm not very happy about it. So yeah,
You want to know something?
Yeah, That's it. Yeah.
Do you want to know what I did?
Yes.
When I was like, I'm gonna be so cool, I can make my own spring bodysuit, and I started making it when I was like, how old was I? I was 7, and like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start making this, and I started making it, and I made it completely out of paper
Wait, what?
and tape, and I drew on the feature a toy body like suit. And I taped it onto me, and I would pretend I would pretend not spring body. I'd pretend I had toy body, and I added, because I didn't know how spring locks worked at the time. I don't think anyone really did. So I just glued the springs into it, like thinking that it would like just kill me one day somehow if I just breathed on it hard enough.
Oh Lord, we were terrible.
Which I think
I'm just glad to know that.
did really.
I'm just glad to know it wasn't just me that had these terrible origin stories on FNAF.
My God,
It was really bad. Like I swear if I told somebody directly, other than Shadow here, in person that is, I would no, I don't think I could live much longer after that. I feel like I would just give up.
you know you've told me in person. That's how I found out about this whole spiel.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I have do I have a story to tell you? And I was like, okay. And you were like, yep, okay, so this is what happened. And I'm like, wow. And that reminded me of me so much as a kid. Man, I kind of do wish I could go back to those days and like look at myself and be like, yeah,
Honestly, I wish I could re-experience.
one day you're gonna look back on this. You're gonna
like the amazement I had. I was so determined that it was real. And it was really sad.
It is going to be one day. One day.
Oh yeah, fun fact for you guys. FNAF 3 takes place in 2023, so sometime this year, Fazbear Frights will open. Yeah,
maybe.
So,
Allegedly.
and
Allegedly.
then FNAF Help Wanted canonically takes place a few years after 2023, so we should stay tuned for that.
Doesn't Security Breach come out in 2052?
Yeah, it does.
Me and you will still be alive. Imagine if FNAF gets that big that there's an actual Pizzaplex.
I would love that. So anyway, guys,
wait, no. My inner child would awaken if I saw that.
But
Look,
we would be
just
60-year-olds plus 60 plus, just going in.
I'm not even 60. I'm like 50 probably.
What are we at? No, hang on. If it's 2023 right
50.
now. 2023 right now. Let's see here.
We wouldn't be 50.
Yeah,
we'd be like 40. We'd be like 40.
Yeah, we'd be 40, I think.
Okay, yeah, I would just run wild. I'd be like
I would still have a wheelchair.
Glamrock Freddy. I would literally want to go inside a Glamrock Freddy, even if it wasn't even allowed, and like there wasn't even a way to get in. I would.
My inner self would wake up. It'd just be like, okay, wake up. Well,
Sleeping Beauty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but we're gonna have to cut the video for today.
Oh shucks.
Well, thank you everybody for who take part in this. Please like and subscribe. Yeah.
Hey guys, guess what? You might not know, but sometimes it unsubscribes you. Automatically, YouTube's doing this weird thing. It's unsubscribing you. So make sure that you're subscribed, because, you never know. Also, a little sneak peek for next episode. Next episode's probably topic is going to be vacation. If you want us to also include one of your own topics in our video, then you're gonna have to just put it in the comments, and you will probably get chosen.
So yeah,
maybe.
You probably are. We get barely any comments yet, but that could change in the near future if we keep growing like we are. So yeah, again, thank you so much everybody for watching. Thank you for actually taking the time. If you did get here, if you did get here, please comment a suggestion for our next video. We try not to keep it all on the series that we're currently working on. So
our child, our baby.
we could focus. So just
Our
suggest
true love.
something. Suggest anything. Video ideas, suggestions for the next Shadow Bro episode where we just talk about ransom things about life. So if everybody, thank you so much for watching again. Yes, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you don't care, turn on notifications if you want to see more videos like this. But yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up for today. Yeah, I guess we'll see you all next week as we try to strive to upload once a week. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great week, great day / night, whenever you're watching this. But thank you all. So, see, anything else you have to say, Shadow, before we leave?
Bye bye.
See you, everybody.